Friends, I'm honoured to be invited to speak to you this evening, but I'm deeply saddened to be doing so in such circumstances. I have represented this community in some form for over 30 years, and as your MP for the past 14. In that time, we have seen together the Jewish community face threats, and we've seen them sadly too many times. But never have I felt the palpable fear amongst our community as I have in the last few days. So I want to say to you, firstly, as your Member of Parliament, that the support of the Prime Minister and the government for the government of Israel and Britain's Jewish community is unwavering. You will have heard the Prime Minister's own words. And I know from conversations with the Prime Minister, the Foreign Secretary and amongst other senior cabinet ministers that Israel has been assured of Britain's support and it will have whatever support it needs from the United Kingdom. And here at home, the Home Secretary has made it clear that she expects the police to be robust in their response. Those were her words to me when I told her of the attack in Golders Green. An attack and the aftermath she saw later for herself. Today, the Home Secretary has gone further and has addressed head-on the glorification of Hamas that is dressed up as protest on our streets. I know that you feel afraid when you see people demonstrating ostensibly for one cause, but we know secretly glorifying the actions of Hamas. Well, no more. The Home Secretary has told the police chiefs in a letter today, Hamas is a proscribed terrorist organisation in the UK in its entirety. It is a criminal offence, and she has reminded the police it is a criminal offence to belong to Hamas, to invite support for Hamas, to express support for Hamas, to arrange a meeting in support of Hamas, to wear clothing or carry articles in public which arouse reasonable suspicion that an individual is a member or supporter of Hamas, or publish an image of an article such as a flag or logo in such circumstances. So the response from the government has been clear. But I want to speak to you more importantly as your friend. 30 years ago, this community embraced me, and I embraced you. Not being Jewish, I can't have the same depth of fear or the same depth of grief that you are suffering. But I do share your anger at the apologists for Hamas. Let us be clear. Hamas are not militants. They are not freedom fighters. They are terrorists. As the war continues, we will need to show resolve. It will get difficult, and others will seek to twist the actions and the words of Israel. Let us be clear. This is not about human rights for any one section of a community. It is not a human right to murder innocents. It is not a human right to slaughter and behead babies. It is not a human right to rape women. It is not a human right to take people hostage. And it is not a human right to desecrate the bodies of the murdered. Let no one sanitise what is happening in Israel. And let me conclude, because I want you to get on with the rest of your service. But I wanted to make it clear that I stand with you tonight. I stand with you tomorrow and the day after and the day after that. I will stand with you as I have done for the past 30 odd years. Am Israel Chai.